this area forward of the wardroom is where most of the more senior officers live. When you build a ship, when you build a Navy ship, the first thing you do is you figure out what you want for a hull form and the propulsion plant and all that kind of stuff, and there where you want all the weapons and everything is placed in the optimum spot. And then when you're done with all that, any space that's left over is for people. And
Wow.
so you see things in here, or this is one of the most basically lieutenant commanders and above would have been here, which would be majors and above if you're
Army. Yeah.
And so we have a decontamination station there. Around the corner here we have a damage control locker. But this is the wishing well. You can look down there.
Wow. Is that all the different decks?
Yeah.
How about look at that?
Wow.
All of them different decks.
And you notice the one right below us is 8 inches thick. You can see that hatch cover.
Yeah.
And that's our armored deck. So everything below it. We have what we call the citadel that starts just forward to turret 1 and ends just after turret 3. And is the second deck and below. And that has all of our vitals, all the engineering
So this is
spaces,
a wishing well. You wish well.
What this is really the trunk for loading powder for turret 2.
Oh, okay.
You can see this is kind of curved here.
Yeah.
And so that tells you there's a barbette on the other side. And so one of these holds 3 of those. And those are the powder bags for the 16-inch guns. And when we fire a round, we load the projectile into 6 of those bags. So we have 660 pounds of powder on the projectile.
Each one?
But they come in on this monorail when we're loading, and then they go down into the magazine down there. And then when they come up, they move into the barbette and they come up. There's a powder hoist inside the barbette for each barrel.
You make a wish.
Huh?
If you want to take a picture of that, the best way to do it is to lay your phone down on the grid so that the camera isn't picking up any of the grid. And you can get a good picture of it down there.
Wishing well.
You don't want to drop your phone through it.
Yeah, no.
He's scared.
That is cool.
Well, it gives you an idea how deep the ship is.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't really visualize it, walking it.
That's 7 stories down.
I noticed those, was at the USS North Carolina. And went all through that. We went from the bow all the way to the nose of it. I mean, open all through to the bottom, down where the propeller shafts are and everything.
Yeah.
We spent about 3.5 hours on that.
But we aren't as far open as they are. But the North Carolina went out of commission right after the end of World War II.
Yeah.
So they've had a long time to open things up. And
We've
only had control of the ship for about 10 years.
Oh, really?
But there's a lot more opening up every day.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I noticed though it's a lot wider than the North Carolina, or it seems like it is.
It's a lot longer.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that much wider because all of the battleships they basically have the same beams that they had. Up through the end of World War II, any Navy ship had to be narrow enough to get into the locks of the Panama Canal.
Okay.
And we have a foot clearance on either side. And I'm sure that the other battleships are pretty much the same. But we are about 100 feet, or maybe more than 100 feet longer than the North Carolina.